So we're outside the cafeteria. We are in Blaine Courtyard, and this is where the Rites of May used to take place. And down here, there used to be a stage. The students would build it every year. It was like a big erector set. There were sort of metal struts and wooden platforms that they would combine to make a stage that was level with this. So it was quite tall. It was quite tall, and it would take up this whole area, and it would be level with this um, top of the concrete here. And that's where the actors would be, and there would be bleachers set up here and bleachers set up here for the audience to be. And there were probably, I don't know, room for a couple hundred people maybe. So not a huge production, but nice. And there was a huge tree here and a big tree over there, and they would string a lighting grid between the two of them to light it up. Later, those two trees became diseased and got cut down, and so they put metal struts up here to hold the lighting grid. So first of all, the students built the whole stage, which was great, and they designed it, they built it, they built the backdrops, they did everything. Um, and there were no microphones back in those days. So we're talking 50 years ago. There were no microphones, so students had to be able to project into this open air. It was a really great learning experience for them. Leading up to the play, there was a festival in the courtyard here. So over here, for example, there was a maypole set up, and a team of students would practice with the gym teachers, and they would, it was a maypole quite high up, and then there were colored streamers, and they would weave in and out and even out until they in and out and even in and out until they had woven a really nifty pattern on the pole, and then they would reverse and undo the pattern. It was really beautiful. They would do it to music. And then in the rest of the courtyard, sort of over here and over here, there would be booths. A lot of the student clubs would set up booths, and they would sell food to raise money for their clubs. So, for example, the first time I ever ate a falafel, it was the JSA club here making and selling falafels. It's a lot of ethnic foods based on different clubs, and there would be wandering minstrels. So I remember my sister, she's about 5 years older than I am. I came here as a middle schooler. Wandering through the crowd in a long flowing yellow dress with her guitar singing, as a wandering minstrel, very much in theme with the plays. The plays were usually Shakespeare or that era plays. They were never musicals as far as I remember. So the plays were a little different than the spring play these days.